Hey, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful day or about to have a wonderful day. This is Barbie of Barbies, Bits, etc. I've got just a variety of items for you today, and I'm going to combine my preview show and my sales show, mash them together. That's what's happening. The instructions are here. I'll say it out loud. Email me, BarbiesBitsEtc@gmail.com. Write your name, your email address, then your physical address with the zip code, your item number and price, shipping options. You have a choice, 3 days USPS ground or regular mail. I know we're heading into the week before Christmas, and there might be a delay, but again, if you purchase something, I'll let you know. I'll send you an invoice. And the deadline, if you're interested, you can recap, go back to my last video that I posted last week, look at this video. I plan on making another video next week and it's going to drop before Christmas. So you can order up until the end of December, and we'll just do it like that. I'm going to jump right in. We've got item number 1. It is a cuff. It's a copper cuff, very lightweight, and it's measuring about 7 3/4. It's got this really cool. It looked like vinyl, maybe leather. I don't know if they can manipulate vinyl to do that, but you know what? Heated, I suppose it could. So I'm gonna put a price of $8 on this copper cuff. $8. Right, next up we have, it's called a carnelian horn, and it's a beautiful, beautiful brown glass pendant, and you can actually see, I put the paper clip on there so it can attach it to the card, but look at that. There's no markings on it. And this pendant, I am putting price of $15. This is item number 2. Item number 3, we have a beautiful Damascene brooch, dating to, I want to say, the late 60s. Look at that. It's in great shape. Very great, very good shape. Look at that. It does extend just a touch. Just a touch. You can see that. And that's item number 3. Price on this is $15. $15. All right, next up we have, and I've got a little different setup here, and the camera's not as shaky. I have an apparatus around my neck so I can be hands-free. Someone gave me this card. I just thought it was so sweet. 'Tis the season, 'tis the season, 'tis the reason. Very cute. So put that there. Okay, we're moving on number 4. Item number 4, we're going back to the 80s. It's still it is vintage 80s. Vintage 80s choker. It's silver tone with black enamel. And I'm going to adjust this light a little bit better. It seems a little dark, and it's on this great, I don't know what you call this, snakeskin rope. And I'll show you. It's on the, oh goodness, it's on this clasp spring ring. I'm learning the names of the different types of clasps. Spring ring, and it's got a nice weight. It's not too heavy. This is item number 4, and it's measuring at 6 3/4. $7 on this. All right, we're going to go on to item number 5. See, I've got everything in my drawers here. I'm loving this little thing. It's a little wobbly, but that's okay. And we're going to move on to the salmon, oh goodness, salmon coral necklace. Look how pretty this is. I'm going to move this because I like the black backdrop. And I'll just pop it up in the video here and there. But take a look at this. I can zoom in now, folks. Woohoo! I'm excited. It's got a screw barrel. Not marked. And this is 8 inches. I measured this. 8-inch drop. 8-inch drop on that. And the price on that is going to be $12. $12. That's item number 5. Next up, we have item number 6. And these are earrings. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm not going to stick with, bangles in each category. No, I'm jumping all over the place. I like that. I tend to get bored easily. So, and I do have things written down, so it's not like I'm going off the cuff, per se. It says 2 on there. I did not pay $2. I paid a little bit more than that. It's on the original card. It's beautiful rhinestone, and they look like chandelier to me, but they're very smooth. Crystal glass, not plastic. They just feel great. They look great. And I'm going to put a price of $6 on this. Item number 6 for $6. Okay, item number 7. We've got a ring. Oh, this is fun. Statement piece right here. Yes, it is vintage. It's a stretch ring. Look at that. And the stretch is good. Very good. But look how adorable this is. I love the blue and green enamel. But let me zoom in on this little guy. This little bugger. Literally. I can clean it up. I do wipe things down. I think this little bugger needs a little bit more cleaning. So, number 7, stretch blue enamel with bug. I'm going to put $10 on this. $10. All right, we're on item number 8. And this is gorgeous. I can't. Look at this. This is, I wanted to say a tube or cylinder, but tube. Got a little weight to it. Pink agate. Pink agate. And I think that's just a little dust lint. Gold tone. And this is a long sucker here. Measures at 14.5. And look at that clasp right there. That's a nice one. Earlier. And it even has a 3-inch extender. I have no idea why. Because it's at 14.5 drop. But look at that. That's just beautiful. Price on this is going to be $15. Yeah. So the pink agate with tassel, $15. And that's item number 8. Okay, we're getting into the fun stuff now. Almost. After the next piece. Item number 9, we've got some earrings. They're clip-ons, round, and they're not red. They're kind of an orange and black enamel. Let me zoom in here. So you see that. Very 80s. Very 80s. And they are, you can see, clip right there. And these are going to be $5. $5. All right, we're going to move on to the fun pieces, as I mentioned. Item number 10. Does anybody remember the movie Mystic Pizza with Julia Roberts? I think that movie came out in the late 80s, maybe 1988. So it's a bottle opener and magnet. Mystic Pizza from Mystic, Connecticut. There's this, and I'm throwing in another piece along with it. This is a rough one. Rough condition. It's got a little mark on there, but it's the A&W Root Beer Bear. Back of that, and even it's raised, but it says it's from 1989. The Root Beer Bear. So both of these together, $5. $5. That's item for the magnets number 10. All right, moving on. We've got some clutch backs. I've been calling them pin backs, but they are clutch backs. And we've got, for all you Grateful Dead lovers, turn you upside down, it's the Dancing Bears. It's got a double clutch back. And I always thought these looked like koala bears to me. But they're the Dancing Bears, 3-piece. Usually I see them in 4 or 5. I've not seen 3. But I'm going to let these go for $8. $8 on the Grateful Dead Dancing Bears pin. All right. Here I come to save the day. That's Mighty Mouse. He's a little yellowed. All right, I turned him around. I will add the clutch back on this. And he's a cute little guy. He's going to go for $5. $5. Item number 12. If I missed it, the Dancing Bears was item 11. And the Mighty Mouse, item 12 for $5. Moving on. This next piece isn't exactly, well, it's not at all. It's not vintage at all. But I'm going to give you a reason of why I'm putting it in this show. It's for a clutch back for a Korean War veteran. When I looked it up, I was curious to know how many survivors are still, of the war veterans are still around. And they're saying roughly 200,000. And they expect, but these men are well into their late 80s, 90s, and they expect within 10 to 15 years that, with the way, life expectancy is and in the inevitability that it's going to decline drastically within the next 15 years. So if there's someone special in your life, you have a picture hanging up of a relative, this is a nice piece, and I don't expect these pieces to be floating and circulating, and they should be honored, they should be remembered. So I'm entering this into the show, and we're going to put a price on that at $8. $8 for the Korean War veteran clutch back. It does have like the printing, the marking of the printing company right there. All right, next item. I am whipping through this. You know what? I'm not one for long videos. I'm just not. I'll watch them, but I have a tendency of fast forwarding, and I'm just not. So I'm going to try to keep this going. I tend to talk a little bit. You haven't even heard me talk a lot. I'm kind of just going through. I'm learning a lot and getting these shows, and I've got to get the content out. So please like and subscribe. That helps me, get noticed and my videos and content get noticed, please if you like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment. If there's something you want to see different, I'll dedicate the show to that. Right now, like I said, I'm just offering different varieties. I have not even brought my rings out yet. Wait till you see all that stuff I have. So, moving on. Next item, folks. It's got green, orange. Sometimes they even look yellow, and we have a stamp on the back. And let me zoom in because I can. Made in Austria. And we've got a little tarnish stain right there, but no matter. Very lightweight, but beautiful. This piece is number 14, and the price will be $12. Item 15. This is a necklace with a beautiful mother of pearl. And on, it's a 6-strand glass seed beads. And I do not know what this is made of. It's not wood. Honestly, I wish I knew. But it's got the Hishi style, and it measures a drop of, I want to say 8 inches. 7.5 inches. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my cheat sheet here. With a 1-inch extender. So let me show you. And it even has the same, now this looks wooden. But it's the same. Just looking for another marking. There's no marking. Whatever this is the same that these are. This is a very soft material. Very soft. I'm even scratching just a touch. I would assume they would break, but still, it's a light piece. You think it would be heavy. This is gorgeous. So, I picked this up recently. But the funny thing is that a year before, I picked up these babies. And wouldn't you know, it's a match. Hot dog. It's a match. So, what I'm doing is that, like I said, the necklace is item number 15. I'm going to sell this for $12. And the earrings are also $12. But if you would like the set, at item 15A, earrings being 15B, I will let them go for $22. So, 2 for $22, or individually $12 a piece. This next piece, I always wanted to own one. I was so ecstatic when I did acquire it. And it's my first piece of celluloid. Celluloid. Early take on plastic is my my view of it. And there you go. See, and I'm not sure when it was made. I researched. They're saying the 40s. I don't know. I question that because look at the back. No. I'm questioning that. So maybe, they redid it for like 60s decade. If you know better than me, send me an email. I'd love to know. but it's still a beautiful floral brooch. The only thing, it does have damage here. One of the leaves right here you can see was chipped off, broken off. I don't have that piece. If this were not damaged, I'd be selling this for $25 easy. But to own a piece of celluloid, if you're feeling the same way that I did, that I had it, I enjoyed it, I just loved it, well, now I'm letting it go. And I'm going to sell this for $15. This is item number 16. Sweet 16 for the sweet floral celluloid piece for $15. Okay, we're getting down to the end of it. Only 4 more pieces, actually. Like I said, I wasn't about to do a long video. No, not doing it. Who knows what'll happen in the future, but I want to keep it. I'm a kind of a straight shooter if I can be, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, next. Speaking of different and jumping all over the page, item 17. This next piece, I put it on a card. It's a tie tack. I'll show you the back first. I love those. And it is a buffalo from a buffalo nickel. Hand cut. And yeah, you see the price there, $5. I don't know what year. I've had an expert look at it, and sadly he said that he wished, the craftsmanship was great, the cutting was clean, and he only wished that the artist left it as a nickel and then somehow, had mounted it or something like that, had put it on the tie pin like that. But it's unusual, and it's got a great backing, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to give it away for $5. It's a neat piece. Let's zoom in there. Yep. And you can see the back of it. It definitely is from a nickel. That is item 17 for $5. All right. Moving on, number 18. I'm not big into these, but this is a Jerry's brooch. And I'm not into cameos because I think a lot of them look very unattractive. But this is probably the first one I've come by that is not. She's a little dirty. Yeah, this gal is a little dirty. I will try to touch it up, but maybe on the neck, but maybe from where. This is not a plastic mounting. This is definitely metal. And, this is hard. This is not like plastic. There we go. Trying to get a good... Jerry's, right there. Jerry's. Item number 18, and I'm going to let her go for $8. $8. It is Sarah Coventry. And she's got beautiful little flowers etched on it. And it's got the snap opening. Dun, dun, dun. I will show you. Sarah Cove, right there. And she measures 7 inches. 7 inches. And I'm going to let her go for $12. All right, we're coming to the very last piece. And this is a scarf clip. Gold tone, heart-shaped, and it is by Celebrity. All right. And you could see the back. I've actually worn this. I've had this a long time. I remember when I got it, and got it at a yard sale. I just thought it was so cute, and I didn't know what it was. Had no idea. I had no idea about jewelry, except for, you know, silver and gold and diamonds, you know, which is what I always wore. Yes, Celebrity, there she is. All right, we're going to pull that back a little bit. And good shape. Little chipping right up in there. Not going to lie. You see it, and that's the only chip right there. Still very pretty. And then the whatever scarf you wear, you know, can show right through. I usually wear a red scarf, so you can see like little through the hollowed out, you know, the color through the hearts. And this piece I am going to sell for $7. And whether you keep it for yourself or resell, doesn't matter. Whoever owns it is just, I hope they cherish it as much as I did. This was one of my personal pieces. So, enjoy. Okay, folks, that is it for Barbies Bits, etc. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to get this out as soon as possible. And hope to see you on my next video. Stay tuned. Be safe out there. Be warm. It's very cold where I'm at. And but we're going to get a heat wave. And a heat wave for us here in Illinois is going to be 45. So, yeah, I think I might just get the sunscreen out. Okay, folks. Enjoy. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep watching my videos and my content so I can, you know, stick around a while. I would love that. All right. Take care, everyone. This has been Barbies Bits, etc.